I dropped a cup on my toe and split my toenail in half.
Yeah, JB's got a nasty story if you want to hear it.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's do it.
I opened my cabinet, and surprise, the cup fell out. And the lip of the cup hit me on my toe. And my toe just exploded into flesh and blood.
And viscera.
Yeah.
Did you go to the doctor?
No, it's just like it split down the middle of my toenail. So I cleaned it out.
I've been holding it together with tape.
Yeah, I duct taped it, and
it's funny. I've broken a toe before, and it turns out that doctors just have no idea what to do when it comes to toes.
They don't really do anything.
They don't do anything. They can't.
Yeah.
The toes are too powerful for them to operate on.
Like,
they worried if they cut off your big toe, it'll be your Achilles heel.
Yeah. Well, if they get off your big toe, then the next man up. It's just the next smaller toe is not.
That toe's not ready for that kind of responsibility. He's not. He's a good guy and everything, but he just not. That toe does not have any leadership qualities.
You could never have no big toe until you have no toes.
Fuck, nurse, I did it again. I cut his Achilles heel instead of his toe. Fuck. Shit.
That's what that
it's all in the mind.
About. Oh god.
But in this case, his toe.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It just has a nice blood clot, and it looks like a smiley face.
I hate that shit, man. Because like you live with those things forever until that nail grows out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to get it to pay rent, but I don't know. We'll see.
And he's back.
The evil genius, Mitch.
The evil fucking joke pirate. Welcome to Hear Something, a conversational podcast between three dingus boys. Myself, Josh, and my good pals Jeremy and Mitch. Oh man, I missed you. So anyway, boys, hear something.
Yeah.
Only you.
The Israeli spacecraft spilled its seed all over the face of the moon. And the moon just slid there and took it like a dirty whore.
Oh yeah,
so
fucking rock up there.
What really pisses me off about this is I've been wanting. I was waiting for mankind to move to the moon because it's made out of cheese, and I figured I could just buy some Ritz crackers and be set for life.
Hello,
yeah, just one box of Ritz crackers is
1990s cartoon producers. I found this joke. I figured you might want it back.
I found a boy you might want.
Yes,
his name's JB.
Specialist boy.
Nah, that's cool. Speaking of, this is a tangent. Did you guys watch the Rocko's Modern Life thing on Netflix?
No. Is it the actual show? Is it like a new thing? Or is it peanut butter?
What?
What?
I'm on cold medicine. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's defo not peanut butter, although I haven't licked my screen yet. So, no, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not. I don't find it's rewatchable. It does exactly what it sets out to do, and just gives you a good rush of nostalgia.
It's just a movie,
It's like a 40-minute. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Have you watched what is it? Frankenstein's Monsters Frankenstein?
Not yet, but that seems like that's about that guy whose name I couldn't remember the other week, Orson Welles.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the Hellboy guy.
Yeah, Danny Trejo.
It's the Hellboy. Ron Perlman.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so apparently Israeli launched a robotic spacecraft to the moon, which crash landed and let loose like thousands of tardigrades, which are the most resistant organism in existence that we know of.
Yeah.
I am ready for 15, 20 million years. I'm ready for tardigrades to invade Earth as the new intelligent
Fucking
species.
space tardigrades. Well, technically, Israeli just colonized the moon.
Yes.
You can just call it Israel too.
Yeah.
Could I? What did I say?
Israeli. You've been calling it Israeli.
The Israelites. Israelites actually is the thing, huh?
American has sent
the Israelis.
I didn't want to stop you. I figured you'd stop, but
it was great.
I didn't even notice, so cool.
Here's your national geography lesson, I guess.
This thing about the Israelites is they're Canadian.
Israelites.
Oh, weird. I never knew that.
I think those tardigrades, they survive like 4 years in a vacuum or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, they can like take the water out of their flesh and make it into like some weird protein or some shit. It's really crazy. No, I think it turns into glass.
Those little motherfuckers.
I've been known to use my flesh to make protein too.
Those little motherfuckers can do some crazy shit up there. They can turn themselves frozen. They can eat anything.
And they will eat the moon.
They will eat the moon.
And then we'll just have a giant tardigrade.
God. I'm wondering, this is interesting, because I wonder what, like, that sort of exposure to that much cosmic radiation will do to them, like how they'll adapt to that.
Oh, they'll become spider grades.
You guys are focusing on the wrong thing. Why? Listen to me. Why was Israeli sending them up in the first place?
I don't know. I kind of stopped reading after I saw they spilled a bunch of tardigrades on the moon. My imagination filling the rest.
What they did was it's kind of like the humanities library. It's like a bunch of these nickel discs that have like these tiny little microscopic etchings in them that can be read as like a bunch of information.
Bored, JB.
But they put the tardigrades in there. They made like a sandwich.
They just smushed a bunch of those little guys in there.
And then they sealed it with like tree resin and they sent it up. Like, it's good to go, boss.
So they did want to see how tardigrades would react to this environment, basically.
Yeah, but they was hoping it would come back, I guess, or I don't know what they were hoping. They're thinking that the nickel. They think it might not have broken apart, and that they're just stuck in that nickel case now.
Even then, those little water bears, they'll make it through.
Yeah,
they'll be even safer, actually.
Let's go steal some moon rocks.
Okay, so tardigrades. Best case scenario, these things die off and we don't hear back from them again. Worst case scenario, they'd evolved into super, like, space bears.
I feel like you switched those around.
Best case scenario, part 2. They evolve into super advanced space bears and they come to teach us about the magic of friendship.
They read our human library and they hated it.
Best case scenario, part 3. JB, I'm talking. Please sit down.
Okay, I will go next.
They develop their own moon culture.
Ooh.
And live in peace forever up there.
Oh.
And then humanity is wiped out, in the next 30 years. And they take on the mantle as the best dipshits in the universe.
Okay. So I hope they become super tardigrades and they're super powerful and super smart and they come down to attack us and we come together as humanity.
And we start fucking the tardigrades. I'm with you, buddy.
And we fight back, but then we lose and become their sex slaves. And that
okay, there we go.
The end of my story. Go to sleep. Good night.
You lost me for a split second when you weren't talking about fucking the tardigrades.
And then it turns out our best friend with the glasses was the true love of our life the whole time.
Oh shit, me?
She took those glasses off, which
oh. That happens when I take my glasses off to take a shower. I always look in the mirror and go, damn.
That's how the movie ends.
The
tardigrade takes its glasses off, and then it's Allison Brie.
I love it.
Breakfast
Club.
What?
That part in the Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah.
Or Weekend at Bernie's, other movies from that era.
Yeah, when Molly Ringwald turned out to be a tardigrade.
Takes off her glasses and she's a tardigrade.
She used her dandruff to color the picture. I was like, oh god, and I used to do that when I was a kid. And then I realized it was probably not normal.
Did I fucking black out during that movie? What happens now?
She like draws a picture and then like scratches her head and her dandruff makes like the snow. Is that not in that movie?
I think I remember that from the trailers.
Am I tripping?
Announcement. I have not sat down and watched the entire run of the Breakfast Club.
Could you describe the Breakfast Club?
There's no fucking breakfast in the movie.
Yeah, this movie's bullshit. It's like the boob tube all over.
Fucking, I open up my laptop, my DVD player, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna see some Molly Ringwald. I'm gonna see she's gonna be eating some eggs Benny, some hash browns.
Wasn't the principal like the bad guy in the Howard the Duck movie?
Yeah,
he's the bad guy in a lot.
And I cannot picture that guy without like imagining him like turning into a monster for some reason, and I think it's because of Howard the Duck.
I like when he comes in from the bathroom. That's
called trauma, G-Man.
Yeah.
You were traumatized as a child.
I don't remember Howard the Duck at all. So
anyway, boys.
Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Hey. Hi. Tardigrades.
Here's something.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh.
So, have you heard about The Hunt.
No. Have you?
Okay. Yes, very cool. Let me give you the premise really quick.
Yes.
So you know how in The Purge and The Most Dangerous Game, etc., etc., etc.,
Those
rich
are
people,
movies, yes.
rich
Yes.
people want to kill poor people.
Oh, like the Goonies.
Right. Yep. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that.
Just like Who
But-
Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
Right. And Space Jam. Right. You got it. Hit the nail on the nail. And so
With a
this
nail.
movie is about so the rich people are called the Red State. Dun, dun,
Okay.
and the fucking there's a girl, right? Fucking
Oh,
All
there's
right,
one
I'm
girl.
into this.
There's one girl.
there's
for
there's
all
one
of
girl.
Earth.
She looks him up. She finds out, and she says, "Hey, I'm a poor. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers before they kill me."
A genius.
So like Aladdin.
So the movie was gonna be Red State versus Blue State.
That was the original name of it.
Was this running up to
Yeah.
like some sort of election?
Red
No.
Dwarf versus Blue Dwarf.
No, it had no connection to any political message or. So anyway, this garbage movie got pulled from production.
How far along were they in production?
Done. They were doing test screenings and people hated it.
Nice.
Are they gonna
This
do
ma-
anything with it?
Dude, this movie was gonna flop so fucking hard, so they figured they may as well make it infamous, I guess.
Who was the talent in it?
Let me see.
It was me.
Hmm.
I played the Red State.
No, that's unbelievable. Because then the movie would have succeeded wildly.
Emma Roberts was in it. She's a person. Glenn Howerton, Hilary Swank, Justin Hartley,
That's
Betty
funny.
Gilpin.
Wow. Hillary Swank comes out of fucking forced retirement for one movie, and boy, does she
Mate-
pick a zinger.
Macon
Who's
Blair,
Hilary
dude. This
Swank?
movie had some Ethan Suplee. This movie had some talent in it.
You have named so many people I do not know. Is The
Um,
Rock in it?
It was also done by the two boys who did the Maniac series on Netflix. I don't know if you ever watched it.
Nope.
It's really good. It's Jonah Hill and that other one.
Jonah
Stone.
Hill made this?
No,
Oh, I did watch
I
Jonah.
did see
I
that
No.
series. I didn't watch it though.
I did watch.
it's good. I like it a lot. There's a pretty noticeable trend though in directors making one good thing, and then thinking like I could weigh in on politics badly.
I can show
It's almost
the
like-
world.
They all have one good idea that they've been working on for the last 20 years, and it finally
Yeah.
succeeds, and then
Yes.
they're just not prepared for what comes next.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
it's like me with this podcast.
It's really fucking funny. It's so funny. I'm laughing. That the only people who make those like rich people are bad and want to kill us type movies are really rich directors. It's so fucking funny to me.
So wait, so in the movie, there's no.
While you get that
political-
thought together, let me touch on this subject.
Let me
this
talk
topic.
about how fucking funny it is.
Like, I mean, like, I don't understand. It's like, is it just normal that like the rich people just kill the poor people? Like, they're like,
Yeah, it's like this company that like rich people can buy tickets to kill poor people. It's The Purge.
The fuck?
It's literally like the entire twist of the Purge
it's
series. is
hard
this movie.
target, and then John
But
Claude
Mitch,
Van
you
Damme.
better to
shows
have
up.
the perspective of a rich person wanting to kill poor people than a rich person wanting to kill poor people.
Yeah, the poor person wouldn't survive that situation to write a movie about it.
Right. Well, apparently in this one, the girl did. Because the movie is her
Damn
hunting
it.
them down before she
That's
can
the-
get killed
It's the
herself.
twist. It's
It's
just
like it's like if Django Unchained was bad.
I'm just so yeah. I described it to one of my coworkers as like someone did a bad Purge ripoff, which is hard because those movies are easy.
yeah.
It's an easy concept, and also decided to just masturbate to the movie I Spit on Your Grave.
Have you ever watched Hard Target with Jean Claude Van Damme?
No.
Oh, it's
Is it
kind of
about
like
his
this.
erection?
No, they hunt him down, but then he turns the tide, and
I'm just so
he knocks out a
fucking
snake.
sick of it. Oh, that's cool. I'm into it now.
Yeah, he knocks out a snake, and then throws it at a guy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
JCVD.
watch out.
He does a
Uh,
split over the snake, and the snake just fucking faints.
Do you think they were making this movie in hopes that it would just grasp the audience or grab the audience? Or
I'm guessing like 70%, 75% of this production team was like, this is like some really smart commentary,
yeah,
We
that's what I was
really have
wondering. If,
something
like,
to say this movie, and then they did test screenings, and people were like, "This is garbage. Change the title. don't launch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who else thought their movie was just like this fucking understated masterpiece? Tommy Wiseau.
Oh.
You know what's
I thought you were gonna say
like,
the interview.
if you think your movie is gonna be a masterpiece, probably just don't release it.
Yeah.
If you think that highly of that movie, it's probably not good.
You're a little high on your own supply.
Unless
Although I
you're
say
George
that,
Lucas.
I say, have you always seen a Bone Tomahawk?
About 1 billion times, but no.
It's a Western horror movie.
Mm.
It's fucking fantastic. I watched it just the other day. But the guy who made it, Craig Zoller, is a like a metal / jazz musician.
Oh.
And he made enough money and basically just started making movies that he wanted to see.
Yeah.
All of them are fantastic.
See,
I
that's-
love it.
I would just make Metal Gear Solid movies if I was in that situation.
Dude, he's probably on it. He's probably on top of it. Like, none of his movies get theatrical releases. He just has enough money. He's like, fuck it.
Josh just wants to voice Solid Snake. That's all
Yeah,
it is. That's what
Metal
he
Solid
wants.
Snake.
Metal
Metal
Solid
Solid.
Snake.
It's me, Metal Solid Snake. I've infiltrated the army base station.
The Metal Army Station.
The Metal Army Station. And I'm gonna take down the Metal Gear.
Everyone's shredding super hard down there.
Oh, y'all are the worst people in the world.
I gotta get this missile before it shoots these poor hapless tardigrades onto the moon.
From the Israelites.
From the Israelites.
From the Israeli.
The
That's what it
Israelians.
was. That was hilarious. Oh, boy.
So, I hope this never leaks out, because you know it will.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
buddy,
gonna
you
come out.
know,
It's-
you know YouTube's gonna have it for rent in about a month.
Oh,
But in
it's-
my mind, it's gonna
on
be
Netflix.
it's gonna be so bad that it's good, when actually it's just gonna be so bad that it's bad.
It's gonna be bad. Well, because like I feel like for something to not be for something to be so bad that it's good, there has to be at least like a little fucking nibble of not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
And I know these two just fucking took it too seriously, and they thought they were being really smart and really fucking
Yeah.
provocative.
And I know Hillary swanked her heart out for that role.
Oh, I'm sure. Hillary never don't swank.
I remember that campaign promise.
Yeah, I remember.
Hillary
fuck?
never don't swank. Tell
Never
that to me.
don't swank. But yeah, I who gives these people
could you
money?
imagine if they went with Red State versus Blue State? Like, that's such...
Dude, The Hunt is not a better title either. It's literally like it's like someone couldn't remember the title of The Most Dangerous Game. They're like, what's the fucking The Hunt?
Don't they already have a movie called The Most Dangerous Game? I think there is.
They have a couple. It's based on the book The Most Dangerous Game.
Oh.
Which funny, it's that book is about a rich guy who wants to hunt poor people.
Yeah.
And also a bunch of serial killers have fondled that book, and they're like, oh, maybe I can kill people like this fucking sexy millionaire in the book that I'm reading.
I just gotta get $900,000 more dollars.
Just gotta get a
then I
bunch
can-
of money. Yeah.
Now what they should do is remake this movie using character models from Halo 2
Yes.
and keep the title Red State versus Blue
Red
State.
State versus Blue State.
So, speaking of hunting things down, JB, I hear 2K is up to some more good shit surrounding Borderlands 3.
Yeah,
What a segue.
so 2K found out this guy leaked some stuff, and so now they put him on an island and they're hunting him.
Shouldn't they have sent him to a doctor?
No. So
That's usually where I go
so
when I'm leaking
stupid.
stuff.
You're so stupid. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, so I think his name is Super Mario. No, Sup Mato found. Basically, they put a video up.
Israelian.
Yes, he's Aurelian. They put up a video of Borderlands 3 up on YouTube, and in it they showed their Twitch extension on their like characters.
Mhm.
I guess because of the overlay or something like that. And so he went and found that Twitch profile, and then found other ones that just had random letters as their names as well, and was going through them, and he found out basically there's a character in the game called Flack, who is the Beastmaster Robot, and he found his skill tree
Mm.
from it. And he
And
leaked
so what
it.
happened after that?
And so he talked about it on a video, talked about it on his Discord, and then 2 private investigators showed up from his house, or at his house, from 2K.
They left from
Gearbox.
his house.
They left from his house, and they came back to his house. It's what we call a loop. And
So
That's what the movie was about.
Yes.
This guy,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy took advantage of 2K Gearbox's stupidity
And his eyeballs.
in putting their assets out on Twitch.television.
Well, from what I gathered, I haven't read much recently on it, but when it first started coming out, apparently he had leaked information before.
Yeah,
that,
somebody did like a
before
source
other-
code thing or something.
Yeah.
Hide it better. Hide it better. Put it in your sock drawer.
Haydn, the
I
best
get that-
composer.
I get that they want to track down the source of the leaks, but going after the guy who's like, I mean, shit, leaks happen all the time. People
Yeah.
don't, like get fucking mad at the news outlets who put them out. I mean, they do, but there's nothing they could do about it, really.
Yeah, but see what I think the main thing to me is they gave him copyright strikes on his YouTube, which can get you shut down. And I think
guess.
most of them got reverted back, but he still has 1 strike. And they got Discord to shut down his server.
He can just go to Mixer, get naked. Easy
Boom.
restart.
Get
Boom.
naked on Mixer.
Get naked on Mixer.
Did
This
you
is the
hear-
official Here's Something podcast endorsement to go get naked on Mixer.
Did you hear that
Right.
somebody was posting like pornographic videos on Ninja's Twitch or something like that?
Yeah, man! I was going to
Well-
talk about that, but there's not much to it.
Okay.
Yeah, all it is Twitch was using his page to promote other channels, and it was just kind of rotate through them, not really caring
Yeah.
what it put on there.
Yeah.
And some of them were just like porn streams.
Yeah.
But
Which I
anyway.
didn't know porn streams happened on Twitch.
I
until,
didn't think I
like,
thought that was
just now.
illegal.
They do, because they can't, I mean, it's live. You can't really moderate it unless you're looking for it. you
Oh,
know?
okay.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Twitch thing was the guy that showed the UFC fights and acts like he was playing the game.
Yeah, sit there with the controller.
Master of stealth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
He put all of his points into cunning. So, I don't know. Yeah, this is super shitty and very sketchy and all that stuff, but we're also only hearing one side of the story because
Yeah.
Gearbox. I don't believe they put out any sort of statement on this yet.
No, I don't
For,
believe so.
But for all we know, this guy might have been in breach of an NDA. You know what I mean? So maybe they have legal recourse to actually get his Discord and all shut down for good reason.
He
Yeah.
can't sign an NDA though. If
Why
he-
not?
I mean, if he took part in that public beta,
If he was in like
Or
a
that-
beta,
that
the
private
alpha,
beta, I mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I think that's where some of the leaks came from. Was somebody did some what do they call that? Where they go through the code? I can't remember what they call it.
Data mining.
Yeah, they
Hacking.
data mine the code and hack the code and get through the firewall of the code. And somebody found some stuff about the game, and I think he reported on some of that stuff too. So
Yeah. And see, if he was part of like that closed alpha or whatever, then he definitely signed an NDA,
yeah,
and it would make him open to this sort of action.
Right.
yeah. So maybe that's what it is. But it is shit. I mean, the shittiest part to me is the YouTube strikes and the Discord thing. The private investigator thing, I don't think I would give a shit, honestly.
You think that was them trying to strong arm him?
Yeah,
I don't know,
dude.
he
for
said
sure.
they just came and asked him questions.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
I mean,
Because, like, at face value, it does sound like that. But then, yeah, he said they just, like, asked him questions for 30, 40 minutes. Because I think they're trying to track down whoever's leaking info to him, not him per se.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe so. Maybe that's what it is. It is funny how that Twitch stuff was all lined up, where you saw the names and then went through their followers, whatever, found other names where it was just gibberish,
Mm.
and that was
Which
all
you would think
accounts.
not to look into that because there's so many names like that on Twitch. There's so many fucking chatbots.
It was the name on the stream, and then when you went to that one, it had these other ones that it was following or followers or friends or whatever.
Ah,
That's how.
okay.
Yeah.
You really followed the
Yeah.
breadcrumbs on
He has
that
some,
one.
he has some
hard
string on his wall.
Some hard detective work on that one.
Well, I want to say his whole YouTube thing is based around Borderlands.
Yeah.
So
Mostly
It makes
Borderlands
more
2
sense that way.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why it
still.
kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
hopefully nothing bad happens to him. Hopefully it's just, whatever. This is done. It just sucks for people who do like a lot of YouTube stuff and they get strikes against them.
Yeah.
Like if we ever monetize our videos with all the cursing, we'd definitely get demonetized. So,
Yeah.
But it really sucks for the copyright stuff because, like,
No, we do family-friendly cursing.
yes, the
Like
fucking
this.
family.
If you say it in a nice way, like this, fuck,
Mhm. Oh,
Go fuck
Fuck.
yourself,
go fuck
Ooh,
yourself. I love you.
asshole.
Shit, fuck.
Heart
Balls.
in
on
my
the mind.
nipples.
Ah, you wily cunt, you. I love you.
Oh,
See, that's not a swear in certain regions.
That's not a
fuck
swear.
off, Mitch.
Fuck off, dude.
This fucking joke is going on forever, eh?
Yeah, fucking A, bud.
Yeah, fuck this joke. Yeah, so that's all I got for it.
I still have never made a fucking YouTube video where I started swearing. Like
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Now that now that we're sponsored by SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're demonetized.
Oh shit!
Ah, fuck.
Fuck!
Fuck.
No Subway sandwiches this week. Ding. We're also sponsored by Subway.
Eat fresh or die. It's their
Did
new
you guys-
slogan.
Did you guys hear about that guy in Florida who won the lottery and he just bought a bunch of Arby's and spent all the money in a year, ran those Arby's into the ground? Like,
What?
yeah, dude.
That's amazing.
He bought, wait. He bought a bunch of Arby's restaurants, or he literally just went buy a bunch of food from Arby's?
No, he like he bought some Arby's locations and then just ran them into the
Okay.
ground. He was out of
See,
money.
wait.
He was out of money in a year. He was out of lottery money in a year, and he was like, "Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good year."
Yep.
Jesus.
You know what's depressing? That happens to like 90% of the people who win the lottery.
Yeah.
They say people who win the lottery are usually people who are terrible with money. So when they get all that money, they're still terrible with money, and it just fucking vanishes.
If only we'd kill those pores already.
Oh god,
That's why I'm
man.
promoting.
Then there'll be more lottery winnings for the rich.
Sounds like an interesting movie idea.
Yeah, I think we should make
What's
it.
Hillary Swank up to these days? I don't know, man.
What was the other Hillary lady?
Clinton.
Oh, yes. No.
Lock her up.
Oh god. It's like a Ford. I always think of a Ford truck commercial. Lock her up. I was strong as I could be. Lock her
This
up.
entire-
as corrupt can be.
This entire fucking podcast is gonna get cut. There's no way.
I was gonna say I may have 10 minutes of usable podcast.
That one, baby.
Baby.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Donkey, come on the podcast.
I love you.
Keep all my stuff. It's real A grade meat.
Yep. Uh-huh. Oh.
Yeah.
God, I love cold medicine infused JB. He's even more unsure of his words than normal JB.
JB, we've got the words, I think.
JB, come on the podcast.
We've got the word.
I like it, bringing it all back to Arby's, the original.
Always. Every joke I've ever made is about Arby's when you think about it.
When you think about it, if you really get down to the nitty gritty and the fine details, if you hack the source code,
I data mine my jokes.
data mine his jokes, they're all about Arby's.
If you play each one of the
Oh,
episodes
boy.
backwards, you'll hear faintly in the background, "We've got the meat."
We've got the meats.
Hillary Duff, that's who I was thinking of. Just bring it around.
She's one of the
sound.
few Disney girls to make it out alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Shia
she's
LaBeouf,
doing great
dude.
too. Shia LaBeouf is just hardly hanging on, dude.
He's
Shia
the
LaBeouf is the worst Disney girl.
He's the best. Him and
What
Bean.
happened to Ren from Even Stevens?
He's
Whoa.
dead.
That was a lady.
That was his sister.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's Beans now. He
What
died.
about Beans? Yeah, Beans made it.
Oh God! You guys want to see something? Oh man! Look up Beans today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a news site called Beans Today, and I'm gonna be really excited about it.
No, that dude did not age well.
She has a musical career now. She plays
Mr.
vocals
Bean. I
and
found
guitar.
Mr. Bean.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I've been watching
So-
Mr. Bean like the last 7 days.
It's because you're a smart man.
Mm-hmm. All right, what were we talking about?
I talk about horror a lot on this podcast because I'm a big
Whoa.
fucking nerd about it.
Pervert. And I wish you'd stop talking about whores.
The audio medium. Hi. I'm
Good night,
Mitchell, and welcome
everybody.
to this-
Would you say that's your most beloved genre of movies?
Movies, TV shows, video games, books. I just like the concept of
Murderers.
horror. Is very
Really?
interesting to me.
Murder,
I
I
love it.
hardly know her.
I also like I could talk for hours about like the fucking science behind it, but people with anxiety and paranoia find catharsis within
Really?
the isolated scenarios of horror media, and I like it a lot. I fell
My
into it pretty
paranoia is
early.
too bad. I'll watch a horror movie, and then I'll be like, I'll constantly keep thinking about it every time I'm about to go to sleep, and I don't know.
Buddy, the paranoia that I'm on fucking medication for, I'll get in the car with my friend and be like, "Are you taking me to kill me? I feel like you're taking me somewhere to kill me."
Well, if you ask that every
and
time,
then he does,
you might be
and
right.
then you're so relieved.
You're so relieved.
And
It's
so,
so
like,
relieved.
yeah,
I was
like,
taking
watching
you to
horror-
Arby's.
watching horror is like a really good.
Wait. He drives you up to Arby's. Oh, you are gonna kill me? Okay.
Ah! It's the slow burn. I get it.
We've got the Mitch.
Spoilers. That was their 2020 ad campaign.
Oh shit!
So anyway,
Now
Right
you gotta
now-
kill him at a different fast food chain.
that's fine. Been preparing myself all my life for it. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, right now is a really, really exciting time for new horror movies and TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
I think I talked about the movie Midsummer with you boys off the air at some point.
I think. Yeah. We did
Yeah,
talk about that.
from the guy who did Hereditary, which are two fantastic horror movies.
I thought that was Shakespeare.
Well, it's based like. Isn't it kind of based off that whole?
Midsummer Night's Dream.
Well, no, not. But like,
no, not even close.
no, like, it's like that whole like the spring celebration or whatever.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
like the solstice,
Yes, that would. Yeah.
which is an
Summer.
actual celebration in some cultures,
Mhm.
which is fine. But yeah, he makes really good. Ari Aster is his name. He's a really good horror director. There's some good shows. It's funny that I talk about this, and all of the good horror anthology series are on pretty thin ice. Like Channel Zero got canceled off of Sci-Fi not too long ago.
What was the guy's name again?
Ari Aster.
PECT. Find out what it means
I
to
thought
me.
that same joke, but I thought it was in poor taste.
Both
But,
of you thought that?
but you made it taste so good. You're like Arby's.
We've got the Ari.
I forgot what the fuck I was talking about.
You're talking about the O or something like that.
Big O. It's
I was talking about Big O, the show. The best
No,
horror.
it wasn't big.
Um,
Was it Big O?
No, I'm just really excited because I really love horror, and it seems like this is like the first resurgence of like independent horror and horror that actually means something since like the 70s, since like Texas Chainsaw came out. And I'm really excited. So like some of the things coming up are season 2 of The Terror,
Ooh.
which was an AMC show. The first season was about 2 naval expedition ships in the 1800s that go missing. It was like a fictionalized event, fictionalized version of a true event.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 takes place within Japanese internment camps, I believe, and it
Oh,
looks
shit.
really, really fucking spooky. The Haunting of Hill House first season was terrifying and emotional, and it's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. They're getting a season 2.
Wow.
The Haunting of Briar Manor. It's from Mike Flanagan, who did Oculus and Hush, which were both very fun horror movies. He's got a real knack for it. The guy who did The Witch, which I don't know if you boys have seen that, also a very good slow burn horror movie.
Nope.
He's doing one with my 2 favorite boys, Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
Oh.
Did you see that movie Green Room? I heard that one was good.
Yeah, it was good. That guy did a thriller movie called Blue Ruin, which is really, really good. And then
So is he just gonna hit all the colors?
No, he did one on Netflix called Hold the Dark, and it was garbage.
That was the white one.
I want it, dude. I don't know why. Probably
What?
because it's my favorite. Probably because it's my favorite color. But I wanted him to do purple.
Purple? Purple's your favorite
Yeah.
color?
Yeah, dude.
Purple Rain.
Oh, wait, you make your text purple on the show notes. I never realized.
Chocolate rain.
Dude, what if it really rained chocolate, though, for real?
Did you guys ever see the, you boys familiar with the YouTube thing, The Hot Ones?
Nope.
Yeah.
Where-
I hate
where
I hate that host so much. I hate it.
Yeah, it's not great, but
He's not
you
good.
need to see the one with, God, what's his face? Who's that crazy black dude who has like that fake talk show?
Eric Andre?
Yeah.
Oh,
you see this
Oh,
with Eric Andre?
It is a very good episode.
That's the place. That's the thing when they eat the wings.
Yeah, and he answers questions. He just starts like going off on tangents in the middle. He's like, "Chocolate rain."
Yeah,
Whatever
what do you
happened to that chick?
What do you think is about, what do you think Tay Zonda is up to?
Have you ever seen the Aubrey Plaza one?
Yeah, that's pretty
She
good.
drinks the milk up her nose.
Yeah.
That made it feel so much better.
JB's really into Aubrey Plaza and her nose.
Yeah, who is it?
Who isn't?
So anyway, the lighthouse is like it's about 2 lighthouse keepers, and there's fucking scary Lovecraftian Cthulhu shit going on their
Are they in
island.
the same? Are they in the same lighthouse or opposite lighthouses?
Yeah, buddy, they're in the same lighthouse.
Okay.
Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, which Robert Pattinson has been doing some really fucking good work the past few years.
I like William Dafoe a lot.
Willem Dafoe's good.
That's a style I'm trying to expose myself to more, is like the Lovecraftian horror type stuff. Because,
Lovecraft was a horrible bigot and a racist, but like it's
the visual style. I mean,
the visual style for sure. Like Darkest Dungeon is one of my favorite games that I've ever played, based on Lovecraft.
Did you see
or like
when Lovecraft was on Hot Ones? That was
Call of Cthulhu is a fantastic tabletop RPG. Like that
Eldritch
entire
Eldritch horror,
Eldritch horror, cosmic horror,
Yeah.
like that entire brand of like either deep sea or deep space. It's very good. That guy
Like,
was a horrible person.
Bloodborne introduced me to that, and I super fucking enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
Which
you
Blood-
were-
Just how twisted it is.
Bloodborne does it in a more new and unique way than anything I've ever seen, which is very cool. That they still find new ways to twist that sort of brand of horror.
God, the way that whole game was. Have we ever talked about Bloodborne?
Yeah.
How fucked up
Yeah,
the game
we
is?
for sure. I'm down to
a
talk
huge
about it again.
discussion.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Lighthouse is coming out, and then the last one I'm really excited for comes out next Friday. Mindhunter Season 2.
Mindhunter's on Netflix.
It is on Netflix. It is a very loosely based on a true story. It's about the inception of the term serial killer
Oh, okay.
in the late 60s, early 70s, like right after Manson and Ed Kemper and Ed Gein. A lot of Eds killing.
Yeah, a lot of Edwards.
Hey, if you're an Edward listening, you okay?
You okay?
Just checking in.
Come on
Don't
the
come on the podcast, but
No, yeah, stay exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Just
We'll
wanna
call
make sure.
you.
it'll be all right.
Or have you read The Most Dangerous Game recently?
Throw it away.
Throw it away right now. But yeah, season 2 follows.
Spoilers: it's Dark Souls. It's
Well,
not humans like everybody will joke about it being.
The trailer. Well, the first season was all like there was a hinting to BTK. Fucking what's his name?
But tickle killer.
Bind, torture, kill, baby.
Oh.
Dennis Rader, BTK killer. Awful fucking human being, as all serial killers are. So I think he's going to be in it. This one. There's also the case. I don't know who the killer's name was. It's probably a good thing, but he killed.
Ed.
He killed like, oh man, anywhere from like 19 to 30 some odd.
That's quite the range. Oh,
black
God.
teenagers in Georgia, I think. And so this season is searching for him.
So what?
But yeah,
The show
Go
is
ahead.
about them trying to capture these people.
it's them studying serial killers, trying to. It's the formulation of the behavioral science unit and what it is today.
Okay.
It's the notion of it's the creation of what it means to predict somebody's behavior based on who they like, how they were raised, how their brains formed, like
Yeah.
all of that stuff. Like
That's interesting.
And these aren't cold cases.
No, like
Right,
one of the more prominent figures in Mindhunter season 1 is Edmund Kemper. They interview him a lot, and it's true that Edmund Kemper in real life he loved talking to cops, and cops loved talking to him. And he, if you don't know, killed his mother, cut off her head, and fucked her throat. So
Oh.
What?
Oh.
yeah, yep.
I could have gone without knowing that, but thank
He
you.
Yeah,
should
but
make a
now you're
YouTube
cursed.
channel.
You're cursed with that. Well, I think he's dead.
Oh. Okay.
Still.
Yeah, so Mindhunter
There's
season 2 is
still
coming out.
That's interesting because I tried that podcast Serial, and that was the most frustrating fucking thing, is that they just did not have an ending for that.
The S-Town one. That was good.
S-Town was really good, but S-Town
Yeah.
didn't really. The point was for entertainment. Serial was
Yeah.
literally just them talking in circles and like never actually getting information out.
This is a circle. Yeah. No, S-Town was cool. I liked it a lot.
S-Town was really good.
S-Town sounds like a boy band.
Well, it's because it's supposed to be. We're
Shittown,
S-Town.
Alabama.
Shittown tonight.
I'm not making this up. I'm pretty sure there was a boy band called Something Town, and I think it was like J-Town or some stupid shit like that.
It's K-Town. Yeah. Anything else, Mitch, or is that the last one?
Just a bunch of good shit, buddy.
Oh, it's good movies.
Dune has a release
television
date for next December. Dune reboot.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
That's not like explicitly horror, but
Johnny Depp plays the worm.
yeah. So
I drink the worm.
I am the Eggman. So yeah, I'm very
motherfuckers.
I'm very excited. I watch fucking horror movies constantly, so for there to still be unique directors and new directors coming out with new and exciting stuff is very exciting for me.
You're such a scary boy.
Thank you.
It's not my cup of tea, but I'm glad you get some enjoyment out of it.
Completely understand. It's not everybody's. It's mostly nobody's.
Nobody. Somebody has to.
I usually turn to entertainment to like not think these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like really light comedy or action movies. Just something to just zone out to.
I love being scared.
Oh.
Boom. I don't. Ah!
I did it.
I don't like scaring people. I love being scared.
He loves it. I like scaring people.
We found him. We found the serial killer. Get him.
Boy, do I have a holiday for you.
It's
midsummer.
It's Easter.
It's the solstice.
What was I gonna say? I totally forgot.
I think you were about to say something about it being time for everybody's favorite segment. G-Man, what do you think?
I think it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Yeah, so G-Man just told me that it's time for everybody's favorite segment. JB, what do you think?
Because I think it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
I need to check on this real quick.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's time for Review Crew.
Wait, you fully keyboard typing a loud-ass keyboard sitting right in front of you.
Can we do that again with authentic effects, please?
No, because I've definitely accidentally stopped my recording before doing that.
What?
Like smashing on the keyboard to make sound effects and then I stopped my recording. And...
That's what I was worried about, actually. All right, Review Crew, where each week we deploy the rich elite to find us the greatest reviews from deep within the Amazon bowels for Brendan Fraser's Talleyrand petting Zootopia.
Another buzzer beater this week. I'm out.
I really wanted to put...
I was seeing if he was ready for it.
The pores, but I thought Rich Elite was better.
The fucking pores.
It is so bad, the pores.
Shit, can we do it again?
What?
I got a better one.
We're doing the whole thing again?
Can I pee before you do the second one?
Can I pee
again? No,
do
the second one, then we'll take a pee break.
Alright. Me. Review Crew, where each week we deploy the rich elite to find us the greatest reviews from deep within the bowels of Amazon for Brendan Fraser's Tardigrade petting zoo and salsa.
Told you it was better.
Are you boys ready?
I've been ready.
It's time for Review Crew.
Doing it again?
No.
Oh.
I thought it was funny to do that. Okay.
This
dick of mine.
I'm the rascal.
I remember they made us read that book in middle school.
Always getting into trouble.
Sorry. The first item is Truff hot sauce. Gourmet hot sauce with ripe chili peppers. Remember, they had some good hits.
Remember that character from the Goonies, Truff?
Yes.
You remember he would do the Truff shove?
The Truff They got black truffle, organic agave nectar, and an ultra unique flavor experience in a 6-ounce bottle by Truff.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, this thing's only 6 ounces? That's pretty wild.
Have you guys,
hot sauce, my dude.
Have you guys noticed there's been an influx of hot sauce nerds lately?
Yeah. Dude, there's been an influx of everything nerds. Like, people get way too deep into stuff now.
I'm super into koosh balls.
It's like everybody feels like they gotta identify as some sort of connoisseur of something.
There's like this, like, is it niche? There's like this niche culture that's happening right now where people just like want to be like, these things are things I like and these things define me.
Right. Like there's like fucking, what's the word? Like micro coffee places now.
Really?
And people get way into that shit.
What's micro coffee? Like how small is the coffee?
Well, like micro brew beer. You know what I mean? Like people getting super into that stuff, and now they're doing it for coffee.
Doesn't that just mean it's made in small batches?
Yeah, I guess.
I think so.
That's all coffee, dude.
Well, it's roasted and it's kind of like indie. You know what I mean? Like it's small independent places.
It's a branding and has no difference of product.
Okay. I have a microbrewery.
And it's usually run by people that love the smell of their own farts.
Hey.
And the smell of their microbrew coffee. These coffees are so fucking tiny, you're going to need it.
Yeah, I'm saying this is going to like everything.
Yeah, I brew like 4 cups at a time. We're very small. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this. I don't know. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know. Whatever.
How is black truffle? I don't know that I've ever
It's
actually tasted it.
delicious. Truffle
Really?
oil is one
You
of
like
my
it?
favorite. I love it, dude.
You want some?
I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms. Will this put me off?
I would probably. I
Like
my first job I worked as a pantry cook.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 16 at the
You
time.
cooked so many pantries.
Dude, I stole the head chef would order like 200 bottles of truffle oil.
Goddamn.
And I stole a few from there at my time working there.
Got him.
Good.
This whole podcast was set up by that chef in order to catch
That's
you.
fine, dude. I'll do my time for that. It was worth it.
Jameson, you heard it.
Once I could try it.
Jameson,
Truffle oil on French fries, baby. Oh yes!
Wait, do you mean like you fry them
No,
in truffle oil, or you just sprinkle it on there?
Put them right on top. Oh, it's so fucking good. On my sandwiches, G-Man. Oh!
What does it
Isn't
taste
that
like?
stuff super expensive?
Yes, that's why I stole it.
Don't they use pigs to find it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here the process is what makes it expensive.
Yeah, because they have to
Sniff it out.
raise the pigs to sniff it, and then the pig sniffs it, and then they slaughter the pig, and then that's how they make the oil.
Yeah, and that was the plot of
Charlotte's Web.
Yeah.
What the fuck was happening?
That'll do.
So yeah.
So why do they have this? Okay, so I don't know if we've gotten this far. It's for a hot sauce called Truff.
Truff. Are you
and
truff
it's got
enough?
this like geometric shape.
Yes.
As the
It
fucking
looks like a penis
bottle
dick.
cap.
Wait.
I also love the
Yeah.
minimalist branding. It's very artistic on the label. Just says
Mhm.
hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Truff.
This thing probably tastes like ass because they put all of their resources into just presentation.
That cap.
Yes.
It is an elegant looking hot sauce bottle. I'll give you that.
That's
Yeah,
a
man.
small bottle, but
Dude, you don't need a big bottle of hot sauce, JV. How much hot
I
sauce
get
do
large
you drink?
bottles. I go through like a sriracha bottle in like I don't know, like 3 months or so.
I don't.
Dude, I'll fuck up a siracha bottle in a couple weeks. I don't know where
Yeah.
you're going.
I don't know. I don't eat it that often.
I don't know.
But
I don't know what flavor town you were told to go to.
it's not. What's that? Guy Fieri's Flavor Town.
See, I like. I'm not down for those like sriracha sauce.
Yeah.
I don't like the peppery taste to it. I like vinegary hot sauces.
Oh,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Anyway,
No,
Yeah.
we're falling into it. We're falling into hot sauce connoisseur.
also this thing is $18 for a 6-ounce bottle.
Yeah, fuck
that's
that.
a little high.
Yeah, it's a little high. It's $3.21
It's because
per.
they have to
ounce.
train pigs and bladders to piss out hot sauce from a young age.
Do they not-
It's roughly $18 plus shipping and handling for pig.
Do they not like just grow truffles so they don't have to go hunt them out? It's not a thing.
It's hard to farm them. They don't
Oh.
turn out as good.
Okay. All right. So my first review is from Doyle Paul M. Gives it 1 star. Says no,
Doyle rules.
just no.
Okay.
I kept seeing this advertised on Facebook, and I thought, ooh, that sounds so good. So I ordered it. Tried it on some fried chicken. Spit that chicken right into the trash. Now this is the most disgusting hot sauce I've ever tried. Now I like truffles. Thought the taste of it and hot sauce was a good combo. But this is so overpowering with the taste of it, along with being sickeningly sweet. I need to stop because my stomach is churning just thinking about it. Cute bottle though. It tastes so sweet and so truffly.
Are truffles sweet?
No, I think they just add agave, organic
that's a
agave nectar.
Sweetener.
Yeah, that's what they make. What do you call it? Tequila out of. I thought. Lindsay Nguyen gives it 5 stars. Says, purchased this because it was Oprah's favorite things. As a truffle and sriracha lover, this is what you get when truffle and sriracha had a baby, but 10 times better. I highly recommend it because it helps my food taste better for my boring diets. My diets are so boring, boys. Just need to put this.
My diets. I'm always eating my salad and thinking, oh, how can I make this more exciting?
And then Oprah
How
comes
can
along.
I do this? And then Oprah comes here and says, "You see this shit?"
This is a few of my favorite things. And then you put it on, you go, now these are my favorite things too.
Yeah, I have a review from Michael if you'd let me, if you'd have me.
Sure.
1 star from Michael. The most vile concoction in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He says, I originally purchased this hot sauce because I thought that it would make me seem sophisticated and trendy.
Mm-hmm.
Little did I know what was in store for me. Let's start with the aromatic journey you undertake when first uncorking this stuff. It seems like it made you a little sophisticated, Michael.
Yeah.
All this vocab.
You had to uncork it?
Yeah. There are very few words which adequately sum up the experience. A lot of 3 syllables in here. You are first treated to the putrid stench of 1,000 decaying and liquefied zombie corpses.
That's a big number.
As this passes, it morphs into the subtler smell of 30 angry skunks all spraying you simultaneously, culminating in what you can only describe as the stank of the urine of Satan after a heavy serving of asparagus. And then there was the flavor. Have you ever eaten 3-day-old summer roadkill? The really bloated, mangled kill that's been slow cooking on the asphalt ever since Bubba ran it down in his lifted Ford F-350 with the truck balls trailer hitch?
Lock her up.
I haven't, but I bet it tastes exactly like Treff. Now, on to the after party. Oh yes, the gooey, desiccated, gray food-like product that his Treff doesn't stop giving after the swallowing's done.
Oh, I was hoping he pooed out gray poo. Okay.
72 hours later, I'm still trapped in the bathroom. I've had geyser-like diarrhea all afternoon. It's eased up a little now, but I feel another fire hose session coming on any second now. I know I filled up the toilet up to the brim at least 10 times, and every time it looked and smelled like Truff. I've been drinking coffee and some beer to keep my strength up, but where the heck does it all come from? Can't the human body finally just run out of diarrhea? Oh yeah, by the way, don't buy Truff. You will be sad, and so will your colon.
Built for Truff.
Colon Powell.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I have a 5-star from Michael Mercer.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Michael says 5 stars. Good stuff. I really love this hot sauce. The pungent truffle aroma goes very well with the amount of spice in the sauce. Keep in mind that the sauce tastes better paired with food than on its own. So Michael just really hitting home that you should not be chugging this bottle.
Just take a big swig, Michael.
Who rates hot sauces like on their own merit and not putting them on things?
Let's see. 841.
Oh wait, this entire fucking review column, yeah.
841 people on this one.
I don't get that.
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the 3 stars right now because I want to know who the people are who go on.
That just made me mad because there are people who will drink straight olive oil like it's wine.
Really?
Yes. You don't. Real quick. You don't.
No, I snort mine like a normal human being.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I butt chug it.
Get it real oily in there. Just
get it so oily.
Shit just pops out. Yeah.
I haven't felt the turd come out in 5 years. They just happen, man.
Will you listen to this fucking hipster for me, please?
Surprise mechanics, yes.
Why it says 3 stars. Great taste, terrible packaging.
Wow.
The sauce is great, not too hot, perfect hint of truffles, awesome aftertaste. The bottle is a total disaster though. It's glass. Sure, it looks and feels gorgeous, but try getting the sauce out of it when it's less than full. That's a very bad design choice. By not being able to get all of it out, you essentially lose like the third of the contents. It goes to waste. Just put it in a plastic squeeze bottle and get your well-deserved 5 stars from me.
Yeah, well-deserved.
This fucking asshole is not only reviewing hot sauce on Amazon, but is reviewing the bottle that the hot sauce came in.
Well, dude, let's be honest. The bottle is half this experience.
I guess.
That's
yeah.
a battle.
Case. You're not buying a bottle of hot sauce that looks like it was designed by a former nightclub owner and not going to review the fucking design of the thing.
I guess.
Pat Maddox says, tasted terrible, not as expected. Can't think of one thing I would put this on, not even raw vegetables.
Wow, this guy. I normally put hot sauce on all my raw vegetables.
I'll put anything on a raw vegetable except
all the
this.
all the raw vegetables that I eat because I'm a psychopath.
S. Williams gives it 1 star, says, it tastes gross and it burned my tongue. Must I say more?
Oh, please say more.
My poor tongue.
I meant to just buy sauce, not hot sauce.
I just thought this sauce was sexy, not spicy.
I thought I searched hot sauce like attractive hot, but not. Oh, I didn't mean to buy this.
So, have y'all seen S. Allen's review?
No.
It's like 30 pages long. But
I'm ready for
this
it.
guy?
Yeah, I
No.
guess so.
He's got like a numbered list.
Yes, yeah.
You can hit me with the highlights, though.
Yeah, so he basically says that this is the best ever sauce, and he's not a fan of Oprah, but he gives her props on this stuff.
And I certainly don't work for the Truff Corporation.
So then he goes through all the bad reviews people made, and he like
tells them why they're wrong.
Yes. So like, let me find one. It's number 3. If you ate melted plastic, it would probably taste like this liquid vial of nonsense. And he goes, does plastic taste different when it's melted? I'm not even sure where an analogy like this comes from. It's hogwash.
What the fuck?
This dude for sure works for fucking Truff, by the way. Let's just be clear. This is the owner. I've got to defend my $20 bottle of hot sauce.
This is David Truff.
Yeah,
himself.
David Truff here.
It's Donald Truff. Please.
This person is dead wrong. They use truffle essence in the sauce and it tastes exactly like black truffle.
This hot sauce, let me tell you, is the greatest hot sauce you've ever tasted. We got black truffles. They're just the best. Ask anybody.
There's my black truffle in the crowd there. Remember that
There's
one?
my break. Yeah, I do have one.
One of his other bad reviews is not vegan because pig and dog labor is involved in finding of truffles. False advertisement. Oprah, I'm appalled you would support such a misleading company.
Oprah, I am vehemently disappointed in you, the richest woman on earth.
How dare you?
Feel my scorn.
Oprah labor.
You at the height of capitalism mislead me on something
I have been misled.
Consumer-based like this.
All right, so on to my next item, which
Yeah,
is
I'm looking at the hot boy on this one.
oh, is there? Oh, look at that. Oh, fuck, shirts are for losers. So I lost
dude.
mine. Hank's Legend men's double prong leather belt, heavy duty belts, USA made, 100-year warranty. Why would I need a 100-year warranty on my belt?
Holy
I never
shit.
looked at that. I was too busy looking at this gorgeous man.
I was like, oh, Hank's a lot for that.
All right, that's the show. Good night, everybody.
What really sets it off is that little dagger he's got tattooed on his arm.
I know. I'm thinking about getting one.
This is my dagger.
He's a real bear, isn't
This
he?
is my dagger hand.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Be super ironic if that arm just got fucking cut off, huh?
Right at the dagger point.
Somebody give me this dude's address. Irony has beckoned me.
I think it's 200 Mount Olympus.
I love the side effect of this product is that we're gonna see like a lot of pictures of crotches. Like as you just scroll down,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
Yeah, bud.
thumbs only in pocket crotch shots.
Thumb. Oh, look at that bulge.
I need like a twangy guitar played or Daniel bow now bow bow.
Why?
Belts.
Why did Hank have so many belts to begin with?
And why do they last so long?
Why do they last so long? Hank is immortal.
This is the only belt you ever need. Robert Hussein gives it 1 star, says, poor quality, cheap feeling. I could have purchased one if a street vendor with better... Wait, what? I could have purchased one if off a street vendor with better quality. Melissa is just outright bad.
Yeah, fuck off,
Who the
Melissa.
fuck is Melissa? Melissa, I'm telling you, these are the worst belts. Dario Ghosts gives it 5 stars, says, qualitative. I'm hoping this belt stands up to the reviews.
Okay.
He's just gonna sit there in front of his computer.
He's just getting
And
pounded
it's-
by reviews.
He's still waiting on it today. Rest in
Yep.
peace.
This belt does look very cheap, and I'm trying to figure out why it's $55.
It's supposed to be like really thick leather.
Because it's Hank's, baby.
Yeah, it's Hank's.
Hank's belts.
Have you
dude.
seen the guy with no shirt? You could look like
I
that.
was gonna say they have to pay for that photo session with that guy.
Yeah. He also has one picture where he does have a shirt on. And then
Nobody wants to see that shit.
and then he loses it.
Whoops. We have to get that guy a new shirt.
It's 1.5 inch wide. Maybe that's just like top to bottom. Because 1.5 inch thick would be quite the belt, my boy.
No, it's 1.5 inch from end to end.
Can I read?
It's for very thin-waisted boys.
Can I read this 1 star from Nick really quick?
Yeah.
Nick says 1 star, not worth it.
Oh.
Screws fell out in 2 weeks and it stinks.
Ooh.
My
It's-
belt came in and it stinks.
Did
It smells like a belt.
Did it show?
Smells like
Did it show up stinking, or was it like his belly pit got a real
I'm guessing
bad
it showed
stink
up.
on it?
I want to believe that it showed up stinky. This belt did.
Just the guy at the tannery just taking a shit on his belt before he mails it off.
Just wipes his ass with it. Gotta get it real clean. Candy gives it 5 stars. Awesome all around. Says the belt didn't fit. My husband tried it on and was bummed because it was too small. I told him he wasn't a 36, but he insisted. He's like Deborah. I'm a 36. You gotta believe.
Deborah, please.
I like Jaywalker's one because he just tells you can figure it out from his words. 4 stars. I like to belt very nice, wonderful. Everything I'd hoped it would be. As you can imagine, I'm a very big man, and I can't
imagine that.
I'll buy the belt big because I don't want to mess with the last 2 holes on the belt.
Right on, brother.
My only complaint,
fucking with the last 2 holes.
My only complaint is there aren't holes all the way around. Other than that, I love the product.
I've got holes in other area called.
As you can tell from my first sentence, I'm a large man.
I'm a very huge man.
As you, the audience who came to this review.
Now listen here now.
I say now, this belt.
I'm the largest man that ever did walk this.
Now I may be a talking large chicken, but that's my Foghorn Leghorn joke for the day.
That was really good.
All right, Jason O'Rem gives it 5 stars. Says, just an absolute psychopath of a belt.
What does that mean? Tell me,
please.
He
goes into more details.
It strangles his waist daily.
When a man sets out to buy something, he does not...
When a man sets out to buy something...
He does not want to fuck about. He wants quality. He wants quality. He wants craftsmanship. He wants durability. Hanks delivers on all these desires and more. If Hank's belts were a primate, they would be the biggest, meanest silverback, patrolling the jungle, seasoned mates.
If it was a primate, it'd be a bear.
It'd be a dragon. Slaying
It'd be 2 rhinos fucking.
Slaying lesser apes for the misplaced glance. Just a straight-up monster. Whether you wear this belt to infiltrate foreign lands to impose democracy on the locals, or need it to act as a tourniquet to save a hemorrhaging snow leopard, you will not be let down. This guy's, he's a big man. I can tell.
This guy
and a big fan.
This guy seems a little bit off kilter.
No, he's on kilter. He owns the kilter.
I guess so. Just the thing that gets me is seizing mates slaying lesser apes for a misplaced glance.
But you gotta be careful with your glances.
Just something about it tickles me the wrong way.
When there's a Hank's belt in the jungle, you gotta be careful with your glances. You never know.
Yeah, I guess so.
You never know.
When there's a boy this hot on the product page, you gotta be careful with those glances you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
Glances get pantses. You know what they say.
That's the saying. Yeah, brother. Preach it. Amen. Preach it to the choir.
Oh, a pretty good one.
Great. Now I've got that song stuck in my head too.
Glances get pantses? Yeah, that classic one. Fucking Tom Petty,
when
killer.
A glance gets a pants. Yeah, that's a good one.
Turning back on his best friend if you look at him the wrong way.
Seasoned mates. Y'all have any other ones for that one? Frank's?
Nope.
All right, so
Frank's belt makes belts too.
Yes, Frank's belts too. Electric pants holder. So my next item is Uncle Industries Wiggle Worm Soil Builder Earthworm Castings Organic Fertilizer 15-pound bag. So basically, it's the poo poo from the worms. Neat. And they put it in a bag, and then you mix it with your soil, and your soil becomes good.
Yeah.
So the question here that someone asked is, I hear something wiggling inside the bag. I live in an apartment. If there are worms in the bag, I want nothing to do with them. What should I do? and
That's against my tenant's agreement.
Someone says, step away from the bag and the bottle, then grab the nearest broom and whack it where it moves, then report back to us.
Now, when this user says bottle, he means his bottle of truff, because he doesn't want that thing to get damaged in the chaos.
Well, you also don't want to put the truff on the worms, because then they'll become fireworms.
You don't know you do, because you don't want to just drink truff by itself.
Yeah.
You want to pair it with worms and their castings.
Good pairing.
Can I read this comment from Mock?
Yeah.
It's a list. Number 1, it's possible there's a worm in there. Number 2, they're incredible for the garden. Number 3, you bought worm poop but want nothing to do with worms? 4, you wouldn't hear a worm inside a bag of dirt.
Bitch, just calling them out.
Yeah, calling them out and also posing the question, there might be a other monster inside of the bagworms.
Vinny follows up and says, have you seen the movie Tremors? One of those is probably in your bag and you're effed.
You're fucked, bud.
You're fucked.
No, all he's got to do is stand on top of his furniture.
David B. Lazarus says, do you own a gun?
We need to know.
We're investigating some people who own guns.
Unrelated, just curious.
Mob Barley says, first, lay off the weed and put the vape down. Oh, rip that cock.
Big Steve commented, dude. My dog wiggled when she had worms.
Hey. Hold on, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
You think worms can get worms?
Wormception.
Yes, thanks to our new worm dating app, Worms.
Hi, this week we're sponsored by
wormwingo.com.
No, let it come to him. Give it to him. I can hear it. Oh, you're right there. You're so close.
Wiggly's Juicy Fruit.
I'm so goddamn disappointed in you.
Thank you. Me too.
Bad news. If you can hear it, it's not a worm. So just a lesson. If you hear something, you know it's not a worm.
A bird.
It's the first thing you know.
And he's getting those worms.
Wow, that's a big worm. You probably don't have to buy more castings if you kept it alive. Worm poop is harmless. What else?
I'm still trying to think of dating site puns with worms.
Oh, God.
Do you think? Yeah, it's hard, right? Don't fucking be disappointed in me. Do you think? You think this guy's been panicking since February 9th, 2015? No, you don't get one.
I like to think so.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Grounder.
That one was also really bad. I liked mine better.
Oh, fuck you. Mine was closer.
You wiggle right to match. You wiggle left to dispatch.
You eat dirt. And that's it.
It just cuts you in half, and then your other half becomes your mate. And then you're done.
What the fuck? What is happening?
Like a flatworm.
The perfect match.
Can I read this one really quick from Edward D. Domus?
Do it.
I think it's pronounced dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon has gone worse over the years. I shop at Walmart now.
I love the voice you created for that.
I take my
Edward D. Domus.
My Hank's belt and I put it on.
I go to fucking Walmart now.
I go to fucking Walmart
because of
now.
Everybody's talking about worms on the Amazon.
Can't take it.
Can't take fucking. I want my last few years of my life to be pleasant at the least. Can you give me that?
Mixing of the soils is unchristian-like. I will not stand for it.
Oh, ouch. That's a rough one, bud.
Yippee 60 says, it's hungry. Put a sliced potato inside so it can eat.
Yeah.
Then it's become a huge worm.
Yeah.
A whole sliced potato.
And then you can grow a huge garden.
I like ASO says, oh no, don't open the bag. Worms can fly and attack your face. Call 911. Your life is in danger.
Just very helpful.
A flying worm attack.
This person, Stress Free Living, commented 3 years later on December 25th, 2018. Says, wow. Has anyone considered that something might have really been in the bag? Don't feel bad whoever asked this question. Honestly, if you did get a bag with worms and you know someone who has an outdoor garden, have them help you with this. Or your local nursery.
Stop. Get help.
Get help. From Stress Free Living.
Stop, collaborate, and listen. Get help.
I love this other thing. Customers also purchased Dr. Earth Pure Natural Premium Bat Guano.
And
my favorite thing about this package at the top is people and pets safe. And in very small letters when used as directed.
You can't just coat it all over yourself. Timothy.
My coworker and I were talking today about how the first guy who tried honey must have been a fucking psychopath. And we wondered if he was like, oh, this
I want that buzz juice.
This bee shit tastes pretty good.
I got so many stings trying to get to it. It must be good.
Does my shit also taste good? Does my horse's shit taste good?
Yes.
What does bear
just
shit taste?
Just because on a shit tasting stream.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe that's why people are buying bat shit and worm shit.
Well, that one guy whose shit smelled like truff.
The fucking what now? Can you please talk about this more?
He can probably bottle it and sell it again as...
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Truff squared. Second truff. Like
Truff enough.
No, it's truffed. TRUFF''D. Truffed.
Too truff.
Too truff to fuck.
Too truff to fuck.
Hey everyone, it's me, once again. If you're liking what we're doing so far, do us a favor and tell your friends about the show. For updates, follow us on Twitter at HereSomething1. To watch us have some goose while playing video games, make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/GeekmanJones and on Twitter at GeekmanJones. From that Twitch page, you can find a link to our Discord and become part of your new favorite community, and the last Discord you'll ever need. Well, thanks for listening, and we hope to see you again next week.